Hello, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful new week. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I did, even though I did some work and some cooking and some cleaning and a lot of other things. So let us begin with our international anthem. It's so beautiful and exciting that we always listen to that. I always feel that way. And I hope you guys do the same. Here we go. We are here. We are on passive, shining bright into the future. We're rise with one heart and revolution, lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn. We are the stars. Come on. Sorry, there was a call coming in. Bringing home, shining bright. We're a nation, we are rising with one love, with one hope, bringing solution, lifting up command, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Yes, we are so in it to win it. Yes, we are in a revolution, evolution, and we are so in it to so win it. Thank you guys so much for coming. How are you guys doing? I want to make sure that everyone is doing okay. or we need to say some prayers for everyone here. But thank you guys for coming again. We are beginning another exciting week with One Global Movement, where we come together to serve children worldwide. But we cannot serve children without serving families. Thank you guys so much. And we are the unicorn. We are the stars. We are so in it to win it. That is who we are. We are so in it to win it. We are the unicorn. We are the star. Like Mr. Ashmafara says that the world would know you by your name. The world would know you by your name, not because of the riches or the money that you're going to have, but the world is going to know you of what we're going to do, what we're going to be doing around the world, uplifting humanity from our hearts, just like Mr. Ashmafara is doing. And so we call for each and every one of us to be patient, really put our eyes on the ball, do what we need to do, just like we are doing here in One Global Movement. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I did have a wonderful weekend, even though my weekend is devoted to cooking and cleaning and doing other things that I could not do from Monday through Friday. But it was a wonderful weekend, and I always have that O Connect meeting with my son. It's a fun time, family O Connect meeting, and by doing that, we are learning and we're enjoying the beautiful, beautiful O Connect products that we are going to be using. Another thing that I would like you guys to know, but I think the managing director will come on any day from tomorrow to make the announcement himself. But I want to let you guys know that we're going to be going on O Connect at 1 p.m. Every day beginning next week. I realized that some people they talk about their data. I don't know what that is, especially our brothers and sisters in India. But I think we're going to. They said when you use the speaker link, it is better on their data. So you guys prepare your mind because it is just the right thing to do and a good thing to do that we start using O Connect because that's our product. We want to use it at 1 p.m. It still cannot stream to YouTube yet, but we devote that time 1 p.m. to O Connect Monday through Fridays, and then come the 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime, we will still leave that on StreamYard because the kids will always want to go to YouTube to watch. Not only the kids, a lot of families, they go to YouTube to watch those valuable products that we talk about here. So we're going to leave that. So at least they have something. So they're not bothering me and writing to me and calling me. Some people actually call me and really write to me. Yes, that's what they do. Because if they don't find a new video, they do that. But again, some people go repeatedly and watch it, and then they give me feedback. Some of those who know One Global Movement phone number will call or they will email me. So next week, beginning Monday, that is what we're going to do. Start using O Connect at 1 p.m. and then 8 p.m. we use StreamYard. So welcome, and thank you. And I want to thank all of you. And I would never thank all of you enough because you guys are doing a tremendous work here for children, for all of us, the ONPASSIVE family, for the world. And if you don't know, that is exactly what you're doing. And I know that a lot of people would not know because that is part and parcel of them. They are good people, so they just do it. They think it's just a regular way of life, which is good. But I want to say thank you because you all are doing great. Thank you, especially to those that take the time to go help people to sign on to One Global Movement YouTube and subscribe and share. Make sure you put those big thumbs up. Those big thumbs up will indicate to YouTube that you love what is being said here, that it is helping you, it is helping your family, it is helping your community. That way, they will also be helping One Global Movement to reach out to our population, which is young people, children, and mothers. Because if you reach out to children and mothers, you also reach out to the men. Every family is included here with the focus on the young girl. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Let us keep up with the momentum, the excitement. Keep calling those things that we want as though they are already here in existence. So Sister Yvonne Finn, they're doing some construction in her apartment. She will not be able to be here today. And Sister Esther is going to be in and out, and she is here too. And Melanie from Rwanda, she is busy with the One Global Movement, Meet the Women and Children Community Action, that action plan of One Global Movement that she's doing. She is really going into homes and families and really bringing the children. She showed me one of the young girls that she's taking care of. She brought that young girl to her home and is taking care of. And she is, I think she is 10. So she's doing a lot of groundwork, because when we come here, we want to make sure that we take what we are saying here and really go and start implementing it. Gilbert Wasi is also doing the 5 chicks per child program. Juliet is also doing the same thing, and other people are working behind the scene. If they don't come here, it doesn't mean that they're not doing anything. They're doing it. So, and we are just happy. And if you need to be part of the panel here, like we always say, feel free. Feel free. Nobody knows it all. We all learn from one another here, and contribute, please. Make sure you're contributing into the chat. And don't forget, if you are new here, subscribe, share, and put the big thumbs up. So let us dive into our theme of today. We just keep going higher and higher. You wouldn't believe that we are now in the O-CADEMY Revolution Part 102. Very important. And the theme is learn first. Learn, earn, and empower children and young people with ONPASSIVE, clean, safe, and valuable AI technology. And we know that our CEO has said it over and over. This thing is built for children. So it has to be clean, it has to be safe, it has to have value, it has to have high ethical standards. And that is exactly what we are doing here. And thank God that the managing director, Kushal, and others, they're always checking on the chat to make sure that whatever we write, it is safe, clean, and valuable for our children and our young adults. So learn, earn, and empower children and young adults with ONPASSIVE, clean, safe, and valuable AI technology. How do we do that? Now, we always like to begin with our beautiful quotes. And controlling our children is never the real goal. Yes, controlling our children is never the real goal. Teaching our children self-control and to set healthy boundaries around AI technology is the real goal. We don't want to control them negatively. This is what I mean by this quote. But we want to teach them self-control. We want to teach them and give them the independence to be able to control themselves. Self-control is very important, and to set healthy boundaries around AI technology. We already see what technology is doing to children because we've failed as parents and caregivers to set those boundaries. And sometimes failure is not intentional. It depends on the state of mind of the parents or the caregivers for these children. And then it also depends on other factors. Sometimes hunger, sometimes senseless war, sometimes a lot of things can derail the parents from actually sitting down to teach these children. So we want to make sure this is good. But is that what the children are going to be on all the time? No. You go there when they need to go there. When it is family time together, they need to put those things far away. And they don't have to go around the home with a phone in their pocket or in their hands. No. And your child doesn't have to sit at home and be texting you when you guys are under the same roof. We want to set boundaries when it concerns those things. And we need to listen to our children. Like the topic we had last Friday is it's a stop, drop, and listen to children. Because instead of not listening to the children because we are with our laptops or our phones. We set very bad boundaries for them and very unhealthy boundaries for them that we don't want. So we want to make sure that we begin very young, within the first 5 years. Why not begin from the stomach? You, the parents that are pregnant with that baby, you know, begin, and then when they come out, you want to begin those healthy boundaries, because when you build that those first 5 years with a solid, healthy moral foundation, the children will follow. They will know that no, technology is meant to be used now and not all the time. It's meant to use it when I really want to use it, and leave it when we have dinner time together. Leave it when I have chores to do. Leave it and go to the garden and plant my own vegetables. Leave it and do my laundry. Leave it and do my house chores. Leave it and really focus on studying or reading. We need to set those healthy boundaries. Everything that is good, if it's not, if healthy boundaries are not set for anything that is good in life, guess what? We are ruining ourselves with those things. The same thing too applies with our children, right? So we want to do that. So young people and children can learn, they can earn and empower themselves with clean, safe, and valuable ONPASSIVE AI technology through various avenues. Not just ONPASSIVE, we also have other technologies that we are already using out there before we even came to ONPASSIVE. We want to make sure that when they are using this, what are they learning? Are they learning positive things on those things? Are they earning? What are they earning? Earning doesn't just mean money. First of all, you have to earn the knowledge, you have to earn the wisdom, because knowledge is power. And then you earn your money. Because when you earn the other things, the other moral and ethical things, then now you can use it very well to manage your money, to invest your money, to make sure that that money grows. And so this is what we want for our children. And how can they do this? How can they learn, earn, and also empower themselves with ONPASSIVE AI clean technology? Number one, education and training through O-CADEMY and O-Play. Education, education, education is the number one. We know that number one is to feed. If you don't feed yourself well, you don't feed the child well, there is nothing that counts. Even all of us, if you don't eat, you will not be able to be here. If I did not eat breakfast, I will not be here to be talking, right? It applies to everyone. That is a way of nourishing our souls, ourself, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, physically, because what comes out of ourselves, what we see is what is inside of us, and we need to nurture that well with good nutrition. So when you feed a child, you nourish the child well. What next? You have to teach that child. You have to teach that child to be able to fend for themselves the right way, to be able to be independent, so that they can also, in turn, help others that cannot help themselves. This is what life is all about. Yes, we need to feed them, but we need to teach them. You don't teach a child, you're going to find yourself in a position where you always have to give, because there are some kids, they're about 18, 19, 20, even 25, they don't want to do anything. Because why? We, the parents and the caregiver, we taught them how to depend on us. We think that that is true love. That is not true love. We did not love those children well. Loving a child well is to be able to feed that child well when they're young, but at the same time, teaching them how to feed themselves, so that they don't depend on you, they don't depend on society, they don't depend on the government, they depend on themselves. Independence, freedom is very important for every child. So when you feed a child, you have to educate them, train them through, and we have this through O-CADEMY and O-Play. Why O-CADEMY and O-Play? When a child is learning, they don't play, it's not going to work. Just like you, if you're just sitting there working and doing things, you don't have fun, you're just going to get frustrated. So we have to strike that balance between work and learning through O-CADEMY and O-Bless. These things come together, they will empower our children to learn, earn, and empower themselves so that they can also empower others. So providing access to educational resources, courses, and workshops focused on AI technology is crucial to ONPASSIVE AI technology, O-CADEMY, and O-Play for our children. This includes like programming, machine learning, which is what we are in. We are in the age, the era of machine learning, which we all must learn. Otherwise, we're going to be left behind. And for me, I don't want my children to be left behind. I don't want any child in the world to be left behind. I want us to teach this clean, safe technology to our children so that they are not left behind. So ONPASSIVE platforms like O-CADEMY and O-Play will offer beginner to advanced courses coupled with a curriculum that is unique and specific to every child, to each child, tailored to meet their needs in a safe, clean, and valuable environment, an environment that is set virtually and with their parents with them, that is tailored to meet their needs, and that is cost effective. Imagine that. Real education tailored to meet the needs of the children. It is cost effective, and it gives the best value in the world. Who would not want that for their children? So, and learning and earning as they do it, because ONPASSIVE is a business, a solution that we all are here for, that we can empower ourselves with resources that will help us to empower our children, our families, so that we do not get stuck with exorbitant student loans and tuition for our children, but doing so, making sure that it is clean, safe, and valuable. Even what is clean, safe, and valuable, if we do not intervene and set those boundaries of when to use it, when not to use it, what amount of time, if we don't set those parameters with our children, it is going to be difficult. So we need to do that, right? Very important. And then they can also learn, earn, and empower themselves through STEM programs. STEM programs now are programs that before they didn't used to let every child be enrolled in that program, which has to do with aviation, engineering, and all those things, and high technology. And for some reason, maybe because of their grades, the grading level of school, A, B, C, or whatever, or maybe, just maybe, because of the bias of society not wanting to enroll every child in. So encouraging participation in STEM, that is science and technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's very important. These are programs from an early age. ONPASSIVE AI will help students to cultivate interest and skills in AI-related fields. Mathematics is something that a lot of kids find difficulties with, but some kids just get it so easily. So ONPASSIVE AI will encourage you so that no child feels like they're dumb, or they can't do mathematics, or they cannot be an engineer, they cannot be a scientist. So it's going to tailor it uniquely to the child, and going according to the pace at which this child can understand, and at the same time giving a feedback that is going to help these children to continue to learn. So this is very, very important for our children. So I am sure ONPASSIVE AI will offer STEM camps, camps that will bring the children together, like real life STEM camps, but it starts from virtually trying to imitate the real world before actually doing it hands-on. And like clubs, STEM clubs, and competitions where young people can engage with AI projects, and they will excel in their art while learning and earning at the same time. This is the beauty of ONPASSIVE. We know that we have to be patient. We have to keep doing what we are doing, because I think sometimes rushing into things brings us a lot of problems. So with this window that Mr. Ash Mufari is giving us, is for us to build our mental, psychological, and moral and emotional health very well, even the moral. Because when these things begin to come, when you throw a lot of money at a slave, somebody who has been a slave, has no other life, they get psychologically sick with that kind of resources. And so this period is for us to help us to prepare us mentally and also prepare our children, because hey, we are part of ONPASSIVE. These children are going to be part of it as well. So we may want to spend this time, because there is nothing in life that you can do without a healthy mental capacity, without high moral values. That thing is going to be a plague to you if you do it without those that kind of foundation laid out. And that is what we are doing here. Some people call it mindset, some people call it differently. So that is exactly what we are doing in one global movement, preparing our children, which is what we, the parents and the caregivers and adults and teachers and everybody has put their hands on deck. Help these children. And this is what Mr. Ash Mufara is doing. Number 3, we have online learning programs that these children can learn, earn, while they're also empowering themselves in order to empower others. Utilizing online learning platforms specifically designed for children and teenagers, young adults, ONPASSIVE seeks to provide value and bring clean and inclusive, all inclusive. Everybody counts, right? In ONPASSIVE. It's not like the secular world where some people will count and some will not count. If our children don't count, or if you don't count, it is left to us. We have ourselves to blame because we did not make ourselves to count. I want to make all my children count. I want to make all the children of the world count. They need to count, because in a society, even in certain homes, not every child counts, right? We want to be able to remove that bias. And with ONPASSIVE, everybody's included. It depends on you, us, the 1.4 million founding accounts. What are we doing that is going to make our children count? So we want to provide value and bring clean and inclusive transformation in the educational industry that will benefit all our children. And us, I wanted to benefit me. I'm not a child anymore, but I still wanted to benefit me. Why? Because we want to be able to teach our children that learning is a lifelong process. It does not stop until you take your last breath, and you keep learning new things. Look at AI technology. I did not know that I was going to be part of this, but here I am today learning this new technology, this new concept. Welcome to the era of ONPASSIVE AI technology. So these platforms will offer interactive tools and games through all joy, all play, and to introduce AI concepts in a fun and engaging way and environment for our children, so that they don't get bored with reading, solving mathematics, and nothing to excite them. They're going to, these algorithms that are going to be doing this are going to, what kind of games that you can play these games and also learn. I bought when my son was little, I bought a toy to help him type, you know, and this toy was so beautiful. AI started long ago, and when he types some word, they'll say, "Oh, hooray! You are a genius! You are a champion!" All of those kind of things. Those are the things, the kind of words that we want to hear, right? If we want to hear, what about our children? So, ONPASSIVE AI algorithms is going to make that possible and tailored to the unique needs of every child and every student and every parent, every home. Very beautiful, isn't it? And then hands-on projects. We cannot just be talking without doing things. I just announced a few minutes ago that some of our panelists are doing the groundwork. Yes, they're doing the groundwork, like Melanie, like Juliet, like Wasi, like AC, a lot. They're doing the groundwork now because of the 10 Chicks per Child program and the seed programs for to support farmers, women, tools program. All those things are things that are so badly needed. So they are on grounds and doing that. Hands on. You going there, brick and mortar, meeting the families to really tell them and teach them what we are doing. Otherwise, they would not know. that there is help out there with OnPassive. And in that process, they are also helping to enroll people, subscribe to One Global Movement, and the notification bell and everything. My mom, I did that to my mom because she does not know how to do it. So I did it to her so that she can just go there and click and watch. Someday, when she's comfortable, she's going to be in the audience. She might not know how to comment, but she's going to be here. So that's what we mean. We don't just talk. Action, action speaks louder than words. And we don't have to wait for unpassive apples. We need to do it now. If $10 or $20 can help a child somewhere in the world that needs it, those are the programs that One Global Movement is creating right now as we speak. They're doing that. And we have our panelists and some of our members that work. They're working behind the scene and they're doing that. And so let us really give a hand of applause to those that are working at the background doing all these things, because they get to go through a lot, and sometimes a lot of education. A lot of people don't understand. So that's what we mean. Hands-on projects, not just the rhetoric or the theory. The theory is needed, but when you read, when you listen, what do you do with what you have listened to? Put it into practice. And I'm going to be doing that. I'm so happy because the weather is so beautiful here now, and we're going to start planting soon. I already spread out my vegetable seeds, and 2 weeks from now, there will be the need to transplant them. This is what we're talking about. And I get to teach the students, and you'll be seeing me so dirty. Sometimes I'll be on the show, you're so dirty. You'll be like, why is she so dirty? Because we are not here to judge. We don't judge our children. Let them be. Let them be comfortable so long as they are healthy, they're not hurting themselves or hurting anybody. So I'm so happy that I'm going to be doing that again. I did it last year. This year is going to be better because I've learned a lot of skills from you guys here and from the panelists here. And thank you guys so much for everything. So OnPassive is building clean and safe and valuable products that are cost effective. We said that before. That will encourage our children, young people. A child of 8 years, 6 years can be taught how to plant their own flower, right? They can plant their own flowers. They can plant a tree, right? So encourage young people to work on hands-on AI technology. They have to do it, brick and mortar. There is no shortcut to anything that is good that will last generations in this life. If you want to build generational wealth for your family, and maybe 100, 100, 1 million generations to come, which is what we're doing here in One Global Movement, because that is part of the mission statement, to build generational wealth, help families and children build generational wealth while living a life of leadership and purpose. And you see us here, that's what we're doing. Esther is doing the same with a project in Nigeria. Sister Yvonne Finn is doing the same with the water project. We have Melanie is doing the same with Meet the Women and Children in the Community project in the country. And we see Reverend James Rafiki doing with those young girls, babies having babies, doing that program. And we know that a lot of people are preparing in all the various countries in the world, because OnPassive has people from 195 countries, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing that. If you have any program that we can start small in your country, let us know, because we start small from somewhere and gradually we build it up to where we want to go, because you cannot go up there without building a firm foundation. So if there is a program, any program that will work for me, I know about that 5 or 10 chicks per program for children, because I did it when I was young. Going to school, I did that. My grandmother and my mother, they taught us how to do that, and I did it and it worked. Imagine in Cameroon, 5 chicks. When you raise those chicks within 3 months, you sell them for one chick then was 5,000. Imagine now the price is up. So let's just say 5,000, say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000. That is big money to open a bank account for a child, and they start building their own generational wealth. So let us not wait. We have to start. We have to do things. Say if OnPassive was not here, what would you be doing? We will still look for something to do. So let us do that together. So AI-powered applications, experimenting with AI algorithms, or participating in hackathons focused on AI solutions. So what are hackathons? You know, I learned this. I'm learning these things all the time. I do research because this is new technology, and I so want to know it so bad so that I can teach these children. Hackathons is an event where people engage in rapid and collaborative engineering over a relatively short period of time, such as 24 or 48 hours. We can call unpassive is a hackathon. Unpassive is a hackathon because why? They're building all these solutions within a short space of time. Remember that if you talk about Google, you talk about Apple, you talk about all of the other platforms that we've been using. They've been out there for more than 15, 20 years, right? They're still facing difficulties. But look at unpassive, the short space in which, and we have to be real because it takes time to build a foundation that lasts for posterity. Look at O Connect. Look at how beautiful it is. It is working. Of course, we face glitches. Those glitches is a normal process with doing anything in life, with building anything in life. And now we are here today enjoying the beauty and the different beautiful futures of O Connect. Isn't that a great thing? So, OnPassive is a hackathon, I would say. So, number 5, mentorship and networking. Connecting young learners, our children, with mentors and professionals in the AI industry through our O Connect, a video conferencing tool where we're going to be using it. Teachers are going to be using it in their classrooms. We're going to be using it homeschooling our children. We're going to be using it like me every Saturday, having meetings with our children that are out of state for studies in school. We're going to be using it with a lot of things. I am going to be using it. Oh my God, now I just thought about it. I am going to use O Connect right here in my backyard, doing the O Connect meeting, and also people seeing what I'm doing. I didn't think about that. Now that I think about it, that's what I'm going to do. So this is so beautiful, connecting young learners. Now we have a teacher like welcome Mr. Divya, a teacher like Mr. Divya. He's going to be using the O Connect with students. Just imagine that beauty, and the children are very, very excited. They like to carry out adventures. They know this technology. They just know it more than you and I, who are adults, because their brains are so spongy. They're going to soak up all those things, and they'll be teaching us. Like my son is teaching me every day, with this high technology. So connecting young learners with mentors, teachers, professionals in AI industry through our O Connect can provide valuable guidance and insights while making learning fun, rewarding, and enjoyable at the same time to children and students and parents. It's rewarding, they're learning, and then they're earning, and they're empowering themselves so that they can empower other people. Maybe in a home, the older sibling can use that to empower the younger sibling, but making sure that we're setting healthy boundaries around this AI technology, not just AI, around everything that we do. We want to make sure that we set healthy boundaries from the very onset. The first 5 years of life is very important for our children, but we must not deprive the children not using AI technology, because when you deprive a child from using something, they want to use it even more because they don't understand why, so they want to use it. So that is very important. So OnPassive mentorship programs and networking events, just like what we are doing here, we are networking. This is from OnPassive. We are doing networking here. Networking events help our children, young people, to understand real world applications of AI through augmented reality. And as such, students will gain practical advice for their own projects and careers. This morning, Mr. Divya was talking in the Barilla International webinar that goes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And he He was talking about all these algorithms. I took a lot of notes from him, and I really understood a lot of the things that he was talking about with regards to ONPASSIVE AI technology and algorithms. So he was talking about the machine learning. And this is exactly the same thing here. Thank God that he's among us. He's going to be bringing these topics to also teach our children, because we cannot do without teaching these children this technology. So we talk about internship and apprenticeship. These children seeking internships or apprenticeships with ONPASSIVE AI allows our children and young people to gain quality, real quality, and first-hand practical experience and exposure to real-world AI projects. Very, very important. And we want to make sure that we are in this together with our children. And even if they don't attend here because maybe they are in school, or they are learning a trade, or they're doing something, or they are not yet comfortable, we want to make sure that we keep bringing this in a very positive and happy way, including them in everything that we are doing, so that they will be at the forefront of ONPASSIVE AI technology, because they are already at the forefront. The way that ONPASSIVE is built for children, is built for the future. And if they are at the forefront of ONPASSIVE AI technology, it therefore means that they're going to be teaching us. Very beautiful. I love this, In this case, as we all know, the quality of Mr. Ash Mufari and ONPASSIVE, when it concerns the future, the company will offer programs specifically tailored and designed for students and children and our young professionals to learn, earn, and excel in their various endeavors. Is it education? Is it business? Is it adventures? Is it also stretching a helping hand across the globe to help another student? We want our children to interact through ONPASSIVE AI technology to be able to expand across the globe, across the Atlantic Ocean, so that a child in United States of America would not feel foreign, would not feel that void within them, not being included, like a child in Cameroon or in India or in Nigeria and other places, 195 countries. These children should be able to come together and to know that, you know what, I belong to a platform that has my interests at heart. I belong to a platform that wants to tailor learning and business and other things to my own individual and unique needs, not generalizing me, not wanting me to do something that I was not born to do, but really nurturing me to do what I love to do, what they have been called to do. This is what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing. I'm telling you, this thing is blowing my mind every day, because I never knew that I would be in this era learning about these things. And the moment I just keep learning, I just keep being excited, and I just want to do even more. So this is so important. I'm sorry, Brother Kuma, with the internet. I think he will come back because he's a fighter. He doesn't give up. He will come back. So when we talk about all these things, then I will give the stage to Esther, because this topic is a big topic. When we talk about all these things, remember, we always say ethical considerations in everything is so important. Morals, because your attitude is your altitude. Remember that. Your attitude is your altitude. How you do things, how you interact with people, how you view people, how positive you are, how well grounded you are, how humble you are. It tells a lot about your growth. It tells a lot about your growth. So it is so important, very, very important, that ethical considerations are being taught to our children in everything. Ethical consideration is the number one reason and foundation upon which ONPASSIVE is built. Mr. Ash Mufara built it with ethical consideration for the people in mind, with the people in mind, and to serve the people with moral and high ethical values. Oh, bless, oh, play, oh, child, oh, woman, all of those things are being grounded in high ethical considerations, because we cannot help our children to be happy and successful, truly successful, without these ethical considerations. So as our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, always says, ONPASSIVE is AI with heart. AI built with heart. That means ONPASSIVE is built for people, with the people, and around the people. Its foundation based on human beings. Is built with the highest moral and ethical values to serve and to provide the best solutions to our children, families, and the global economy so that we can have a relief with all the headaches that we are having, our children are going through in the world, so that a child will be proud to say, I am learning this because this is what I love to learn. And the curriculum and the learning style has been tailored to meet my own unique needs. And that child will be apt to also help another person. This is so important. Things done with love. Love is the number one. I don't have to say, I love you, Mr. Barilla. I love you, Divya. I love you, Esther, because of the other things that we are thinking. True love that comes with trying to help people. Because if you don't love the customers that we're going to be helping, forget about it. It has to do with these high ethical considerations. Very important. And I'm going to, Sister Esther, if that's okay, Mr. Kuma is here. We don't want him to be kicked off because we cherish everything that comes from his heart and his mouth. So we want him to go first before you, if that's okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity, first of all. And yeah, today's topic, it's really indeed, it's a masterpiece because our base of on passive is really this, what you have mentioned right now. And if you look at the broader perspective of it, it will eventually going to help the most downtrodden people, especially the dear children. And on that, I must, tag that our young girls, yeah, they are really in a need to deliver all these things. And believe me, when we people will get enriched with the, apples, obviously we will move forward to give them the ample opportunity because it's not easy to do everything in a sophisticated manner if we don't have the enough fund. So this is on the way, believe me, and very soon I'm pretty sure that is going to be delivered in the upcoming days. And who knows, in the 18th of April, maybe some good news will come. So through that, because I'm damn sure that on 18th, you all will witness the O-Verify. And I also say that once if it is, will be happened, the next move will be what we all are waiting for. And why we all are waiting for? Because we want to nourish, we want to enrich, and we want to give them the empowerment to our dear children. And it is going to happen very soon because our great CEO, the great visionary person, Mr. S. Mufare, has just trying to align all those things in a proper queue. So that's why the things are going to be in a very systematic manner. And I'm sure that you all will listen. And when you will listen, you will jump on your chair. And it will going to happen very soon. And one more thing I just want to say that because AI, yes, AI is penetrating not only to the technological terms, but it will also penetrate to each and every individual, especially those who are involved, deeply involved with the just from the inception of the on passive, because this on passive will bring all the amenities, all the prosperities in front of us. This is the doorstep. This is going to be the ultimate business model to all the individuals, not only to us, because it will serve the whole society, and the whole society will come underneath the impact of AI. And that's why what you have today said, that learning, earning, and how we will provide the clean and the most sophisticated business environment as well as the learning. Yeah, learning is the foremost duty of our individuals, because we never forget that the childrens really need that. And this is the age, this is the very optimum age, I must say, that when any individual can learn so many things, and this is the right opportunity, and one of the most suitable. And you know what the constraint we are facing, it will be just removed through all these what is it on the way. And yeah, one thing I also want to share, that this is one of the ethical business. What we are used to say, that the more we have to set the higher standard and the higher moral values, and through which we are going to provide. And yeah, the technology will help me out, and you will see that very soon, that how deeply it will change the overall perspective of the individuals, and on Passivian especially, because they all will know the power of the AI in true sense. Because I believe that when we will understand this thing, then in a very gradual manner, it will go or pass on towards to our dear children. And when they will nurture with the O Academy, with the O Connect, and so many things like O Women, and Own Joy, and so many products are there which are really focusing on. And it will just ease our our motto, because what is our objective, that to serve the society, and these are the tools, these are the methodology through which we will penetrate to them, and we will nourish them through always. So these things are quite you know uh, what to say, that incredible, and we all are really focusing on and looking forward. So that's it. I just want to say that, because if I will speak upon the technical things, then the things will be our program will prolong. So I don't want to prolong it, because we also have to give them the respect of timing to each and everyone. But thank you once again to both the great lady, because you both are really penetrating, and you both really trying to do something very, very, very innovative. Those who cannot even imagine that we are going to change the overall lives of the millions and billions of people, especially the children, because children are really needing to these things. So
Thank
thank you
you.
for giving me the opportunity to say this thing. And I believe that this is one of the golden moment which I'm spending, and we all are spending with this. And we are just going ahead. So we are
Thank
looking
you.
forward again and again. Thank you for Dr. Yvonne, and thank you to Esther for your lovely support. And you all are so incredible and charismatic. Back to you.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank you, thank you. That's why I said to go first. I'm so happy that you spoke because you heard it from a teacher's mouth. He is not just a teacher, because when you are a teacher, you are also a counselor, you are also a social worker, you are everything. You are a parent. You heard it, and don't worry, you're going to come back here to speak about the technical aspect, because I know that you're very good with the technical aspect. We're going to welcome you here again and again. And before you came in, we
For
said we're going
explaining,
to.
sorry to interrupt you, but for explaining the technical terms, it requires some time. So within the limited frame of time, we cannot do justify with the terms, the technical terms especially. So that's why
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
that's why I
saying
say
so
you will
much
come back.
things.
Yeah, you're gonna come back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We'll take a whole session, not today, a whole session, because of course it will be your responsibility too, because we are in this together, to always bring those days and pick a day and come and do it. We're going to start going on O Connect at every 1 p.m. beginning Monday. So we'll have the opportunity for people to come and speak. And then 8 p.m. will still be on a StreamYard. But so thank you so much for what you said. I applaud you. I appreciate everything, because you are speaking exactly into what is going on and what we are supposed to be doing. So thank you so much. Esther, did you go off the screen? Uh-oh, something must have happened to Esther. Okay, let us go to our audience here. When Esther comes, then she can take over. Thank you so much to our audience. If I miss your name, know that it's not by design, but we thank you so much. Keep coming, keep doing something. And again, from time to time, I'm going to encourage everyone. If you find children in your community that have an email account, Gmail account, we're still registering those children on under One Global Movement. How they're going to activate those accounts, we leave it in the hands of God. But we want to register those children. We want to make sure that we register them, okay? So we will see what One Global Movement will do to be activating those accounts over time to make sure that every child is well planted. They have a solid foundation. So thank you. And of course, our managing director is here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to One Global. Esther, feel free to chime in when it's your time, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. If I can just drop one or two words, and
Okay, that would be nice.
my time is not it today.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say a massive thank you so much, my beloved sister, Dr. Yvonne, and our beloved, what's the name?
Brother Divya.
Yeah, Brother Divya. Whenever you come on stage, we are looking forward to the bomb you are going to throw. Beautiful bomb, not the one that will harm anybody, showing the teacher you are. So we really appreciate your presence and coming in the midst of us, to make a difference. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Briefly, you two have actually addressed this topic today. What more am I going to add? We already put it together. It's just a summary of what you have already said. AI, it drives innovation. It brings in automation. What are we talking about? Innovation. Automation. Innovation is new idea of doing things. Automation is about applying application of technology to monitor and control production and delivery of products and services. That's just what those words mean. It brings in efficiency in various industries, because with this AI, so many industries are going to be fast in what they are doing. It helps to make decisions quicker. For instance, for those of you that are in data analysis, like I am, what I'm doing now, with AI, when we try to analyze data and filter and do all sorts of things, we usually used to do it manually. But right now, with AI coming in, which they are still trying to process and get to the point, AI will make everything easy, even our decision making, our presentation, and everything. Because it's through this data analysis that companies will come up with decisions, that companies try to check whether they're making progress or not in their businesses. And with that, with the advice they are giving, they are able to reposition and do the right thing. But with AI coming in now, some processes you can do, you will do like 1 hour. With AI, you can do it under 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is part of it, efficiency in various industries. AI also improves our healthcare. There are some machines now which hospitals, companies that produce things can use through AI that will make analysis of some diseases or whatever it is in your body so quick. And some things that used to delay, or like taking some days, asking you to check back this and that, instantly you get your result. And if it's something that would have taken life, the result will be found immediately and you have your cure. Mm-hmm. So these are part of the things AI will do. AI also is in education. Mm-hmm. What else can we not say? A lot of us are we parents that do not even know how to read and write, but with AI, I will encourage you to start learning, because you're also going to impart the knowledge in your children. Mm-hmm. The children are of that age. They are lucky to have come this time. I remember our days, even in my village. Let me just say, for instance, in my village, we never used to have something like a phone or whatever. All these ones just came up newly. You can stay in your remote area, the countryside, and you now make call to somebody that is in a different part of the world. So this is the same way AI is coming. AI is going to improve things better than what it is now, and everybody will be happy. Urban planning, that's another thing AI is going to do. Those remote areas, that is where AI is going to concentrate more. Everybody will be like they're in the Western world.
Mm-hmm.
You will find out that with time, nobody will even be thinking about, oh, this place is village or this place is not a good place to live. Very soon, everywhere will be the same. Then talk about enhancing quality of life. This is part of enhancing quality of life. I have talked about data analysis. It provides valuable insight for decision making. So just in a nutshell, a summary of what I can give to what you people have already said. It's just like I'm repeating what you have said already. So thank you. Let's get into another aspect because of time is going.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you both so much. I am really so happy. And the children are happy when they see your face. They see you every day anyway. They watch you guys. And I'm just so grateful that the children know that there are some parents out there for them that are sticking out for them, that want the good in them. So thank you so much. So hello, our managing director says welcome to One Global Movement Speak with Heart. Please feel free to comment here in the chat. Please type your comments here in the chat. Thank you. And our managing our art official is here, Kusha. Thank you so much for being here, little brother. I call you sir because thank you for the work that you're doing. We have Madan Mohandas is here today. Thank you so much for being here, ma'am. Let us come together to spread the message of One Global Movement out to all children in the world. We don't want our children to miss this AI technology from ONPASSIVE, because without ONPASSIVE, we would not be here. Then Braj Mohan is here today. If you are a new person here, you are highly welcome into this global family for serving children. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like our music, our international anthem says, we are so in it to win it. And Bonshua is here. Thank you so much. We love ONPASSIVE, certainly. Thank you so much. And we have Sobranta Mondal. Thank you so much for being here as well. Of course, we have Levi Mamabolo here. Thank you, brother, for all what you're doing on social media. Keep on the good work. It is going to pay off so that our children will be in a higher places than we are today. Thank you. Hashtag One Global Movement. Hashtag Speak with Heart. Hashtag ONPASSIVE. Hashtag AI Build with Heart. Hashtag Love Children. Hashtag educational platform. Yes, very educational. We need to educate our children. Then Levi says, King, brother John Barilla, you have a crown, John Barilla. You are already crowned with the African culture to be a king. So you claim it now. King John Barilla and Brother Kushal. Oh my goodness. 2 kings have been crowned here today. Thank you so much. And happy Monday to my queens. Hashtag Yvonne Mundih, hashtag Yvonne Finn, hashtag Esther, hashtag Nancy Jody. Yes. These people, just so you know, when you don't see all of us here, I will always tell you guys, but a lot of the other people, they are working, they are busy on ground doing something. And you guys take it serious, because I don't have to wait for ONPASSIVE. It will come when God says it will. If any program that I can, we need to interview a child, including their parents, any child from 8 years old to 26 years old, what can they do? Because I am ready to spend $20. $20 is a lot of money in a lot of places in the world. I am ready to spend that if we can interview every child together with their parents and they start something, and every information will be on One Global Movement website that is on the way now. They're building a website, but hey, we're going to have our own domain with ONPASSIVE too. But I want to start this now because everywhere I go, they're asking for the website. So I want to do that now. And then the business card, I'm going to also do that. But begin to look among your children in your community. What can we do? Is it a 5 chicks per child program? Is it a little business that child can do? But remember, that money is not there for that child to use. We do it. We look for the best bank in the world. We open a bank account for this child as young as they are. Then they start building their generational wealth so that when they get to a certain stage, they don't have to struggle like we did to pay tuition or borrow money, because I have it right here and I don't want to see any child go through that exorbitant student loan. Okay. But I'm glad that with time I'm going to pay because I have the knowledge already, right? So let us look. Let us not just come here. We need to put it in practice. A lot of the people that work in the background now are in different regions in the world, in different countries. They are putting these things into practice right now. Is it a seed program? What is it that can help children and parents in your community? Let's start it. I am ready to sacrifice $20. We start something. If we don't start it, we are wasting time. Time waits for no one, right? Thank you. And Esther says, welcome everyone to hashtag One Global Movement, where we hashtag Speak with Heart. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Esther. And John Barilla is saying peace, love, and peace. Love. And hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag Speak with Heart, hashtag Global Education for Children. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love that, because if I was not educated, I would not be here today. All right, let's go, folks. Follow along and please feel free to comment here in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Yes. And Kayanderi, thank you so much for being here. We love ONPASSIVE. Without ONPASSIVE, we would not be here. And of course, our able brother Shruti Jana is here today. Thank you so much. Hello, brother John, JJB Teen Man. Thank you, brother Jana. He's also doing a lot of work in the background. And thank you for what you're doing. Keep on doing it, because we need a lot of people for the social media. We need a lot of people that would spread this gospel of One Global Movement out to every child. I am going to bring the mission statement of One Global Movement and give it to my fellow panelists and to the managing director to put it in the chat, so that when you go to speak with people, you don't just talk, you know what you're talking about. Why we are here for children and what is the mission statement. Then you can just read it and explain it to them. So I'm going to put it here, but thank you so much, Shri Jana, for what you're doing. And thank you so much, Nancy Jody. You're doing a tremendous job getting right into the homes of these parents and children and doing what you are doing. God bless your soul. Thank you guys so much. And I had a wonderful weekend with my family and friends by the grace of God. Yes, yes, thank you so much. And I know you all did, because that's why you're here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? Yes, mine was busy with cooking and cleaning, but I also spread out some seeds, and which is good. And I'm going to spread some more seeds this evening to start the One Global Movement Garden to teach children. Yes, hello, Sister Nancy Jody. Hello to everyone here. And I am with you guys, but I'm driving. Love you all. Yes, we pray for God's travel mercies for you, Nancy. Thank you. And Nokuthola, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Good evening, ONPASSIVIANS from South Africa. Thank you so much, brother, for being here. Spread the gospel. Let us build happy, healthy, and wealthy communities around the globe through One Global Movement. We need to bring forth and interview children that can start doing something. I'm ready to spend $20 in every country right now for children to start doing something. And then after that, we spread it out. And then we will get to every child. It doesn't matter what it is, because $20 is a lot of money. If I can buy watermelon plant for two, not just one, for $20, that is a lot of money in other countries. So let's do something, please. Let us not just sit. What are you thinking about? What can we do to children in your community together with their parents? Do they have space for 5 chicks per child? Can they do little marketing? What can they do that will start fetching them that money to build their foundation? Generational wealth is very important here, because a lot of us suffer. We want to be among the 2% that enjoy true wealth happily in the world. We don't want to be among the 98% at all. We don't want that. And certainly that's not what Mr. Ash Mufara wants for all of us. But you got to do it the right way, the clean way and the safe way. Hello, Sir AP. Thank you so much. And thank you for your contribution this morning in the Barad International Group. I'm really happy to always be a part of that because I get to learn a lot of things from you guys. Safe, clean, and valuable AI technology with aim to learn, to earn, learn, to love, and correct the corruption. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. And Deepak, how are you? Deepak Gabriel, thank you so much for being here. And of course, our able brother DS Nayak is here today. Thank you so much, Nayak. We love you. We appreciate what you're doing for children and One Global Movement. Hello, good afternoon. Surrender Singh says, evening to all ONPASSIVE family sisters, Queen Yvonne Finn, to all. We are so in need to win it. Yes. Fire, fire, fire. I love that. I love that motivation. And oh my God, Melanie is here in the chat. Did you try to be on the panel? But we know that you're always contributing there. Whichever one works for you, that's fine. Melanie is the one that is responsible for the children and women's program in Rwanda. She is not always here because she is meeting the parents and the children in their homes, driving a lot to go to see what they can do. I have seen one of those children she showed me. And so she's trying to see where we can start the chicken program and also a seed program for the farmers. So we want hands-on. We want action, action, action. We transform what we are doing here into action so that people can have something tangible to depend on. Right? Because if you don't help them to have something that they can rely on, like to anchor them in something that will help them to eat and to grow, then we're not doing the right thing here. So I am willing to do that. ONPASSIVE AI is the way of life for all, not exception. Parents learn or not learn a day. Learning in the way of AI will help your life. It's not a waste. It's for your benefit and your family. Very true. This is the order of the day. There's no other way out, and we are loving it. But we also have to do that with setting healthy boundaries. Thank you so much, Esther. Sally Graham, how are you? Thank you so much. I've not been able to know these emojis here, but I know this one is peace. Thank you so much for being here. And we have Diana Chotes is here as well. Hashtag One Global Movement. Hashtag ONPASSIVE. Prayers, unicorn, 100% love, the world, and the dots, whatever, flowers and the moon. We going to the moon. Thank you so much for being here, Diana. Thank you. We love you. And of course, our dear Pierre is always here supporting us. We love you. We bless you. We adore you. Keep coming. Keep encouraging others. Thank you so much. And we have Melanie says, AI is driving the world today, and ONPASSIVE is going to make sure life is easy with introduction of new products that are gonna change our lives. Yes, so much so, and it's already changing. It has changed mine. What I know now, AI will blow your mind away, and I keep learning. So and he's writing a lot of times. So in Hindi, thank you so much, Ashok. My prayer, Mr. Ash Mufari, sir. This planet, second God. Kahub, high thanks. Yes, thank you so much, sir. And I applaud those of you who don't speak English, but you are writing something that is understandable in English. Thank you so much. Keep doing that. And of course, Melanie says, technology helps children become independent learners more quickly. They need to learn AI so that they may be able to benefit with ONPASSIVE products, especially O-CADEMY and O-Bless. Yes, thank you. And I add, O-Play, O-Joy. Not all children have the same ability to catch things. If we understand their psychology and touch it properly, the things become easier to them to catch. They need inspiration to learn. Yes. Yes, I'm going to post that remark online so that people can learn from that. Thank you so much, Shriji Jana. Keep on the high work, and someday we're going to have you on here to really teach our children as well. Thank you. And the Surrender Singh said, Dr. Michael is beautiful words that Kashma Hashtag, a lot of hashtag, Kashmir in the ONPASSIVE. Love, hashtag, we are so in it to win it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Surrender. We love that. And Stranger says, ONPASSIVE's AI technology will be fruitful for educating our children. Our AI-based O-CADEMY, O-Bless, on joy. I say oh joy. Okay. On joy. Thank you. On joy are the great products that will help a lot in this regard. Thank you so much. I think sometimes I have ONPASSIVE in my head so much I keep forming my own thing. The other day I said oh woman. The other I say oh child, oh this. Thank you. And Mita, how are you? We are lucky. We are chosen, ordained, and blessed. We are lucky. We are highly blessed and favored to be in this time of ONPASSIVE Ash Mufara 21st century AI technology. We thank God for everything. Thank you so much, Mitra, for saying that, Mita. And Melanie says, hashtag one global movement, hashtag quick impact for children and women, hashtag with ONPASSIVE. Our children will be successful. Yes, they will, because they are already succeeding now. They are already being successful now through us, because that's why we are here. We are on fire and we're not giving up. Girima Lapala, thank you, sir, for being here. We love you and send beautiful flowers to you. And we are so in it to win it, right? Yes, thank you so much. And thank you for the prayers. And Melanie says, it's your attitude, not your aptitude, that will determine your altitude. Yes, what is essential means is that to be successful in any area in life, you need to have the right attitude to be successful. Certainly. Right attitude, right attitude, and right moral and ethical attitude. You see a lot of rich people, they're not happy with their wealth because they didn't get it the right way, with the right attitude. Thank you so much, Melanie. You have made an excellent presentation, Dr. Yvonne Mundih. God bless you for the wonderful job you are doing. God bless all of us. Melanie, you are now on grounds representing ONPASSIVE in Rwanda, trying to reach women and children, trying to do the 5 Chicks per Children program, trying to also do the seed program for women. And we're going to keep increasing those programs. I think you are doing a wonderful thing. You guys' inspiration is what is pushing me on. All of us, we are in this together. I am here because you are there. And you are there because I am here. Together, we will reach every child. Thank you so much. Outstanding sharing, Mr. Divya Kumar. Appreciate you a lot. I think the internet booted him out. Yes, it booted him out. That's okay. But he did well. Yes. Outstanding presentation, Mr. Divya Kumar. Yes. Pandaji. I have to learn to pronounce it like you guys are saying Pandaji. Thank you. And Mr. John Barilla says, thank you to all who have contributed today. Yes, we thank you guys so much. And of course, Tanuja Momin. Oh, this is one of the new Momins. I didn't see this name before. Tanuja Momin. Thank you so much for joining our family. We are here for children. And of course, you cannot help children without helping families. We highly appreciate you for being here today. And Mokla Sir, hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Mokla Sir, for being here. Hello, John Barilla Sir. And I think this is from Surrender in Indy. Thank you so much for saying that and encouraging John Barilla. Thank you so much. And thank you, Divya Kumar Pandaji. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to our ONPASSIVE and Mr. Ash Mufari and his family. All those behind the success of hashtag ONPASSIVE. Thanks to hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag Ash Mufari. Yes, thank you so much, Sir AP, for always remembering to do that. That is encouraging, I'm sure, to our wonderful CEO and to all the ONPASSIVE engineering team builders. This is a wonderful thing to do for all of us. Okay, Ojala Kumar. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much, Ojala. We highly appreciate you. And we are almost done here. Thank you guys for your patience. And Cheryl Best, thank you. Very good. Yes. Thank you so much. We all are cheering everyone on. We cannot leave anyone behind. Not any child. Not at all. And thank you everyone here. And Summer Shore says, hello, all brothers and sisters. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for being here again today. We highly appreciate you. Let us keep encouraging all our families and children. Aman Namadas, thank you so much for the celebration. We are celebrating the success of ONPASSIVE through our own smaller endeavors, and one global movement is just that one, because remember, ONPASSIVE is built for children. ONPASSIVE is for children. It's for the future. And that future cannot happen unless we, the parents, we, the caregivers, we, the adults, we, the teachers, we, the governments, and all other sectors in the world put our hands and our heads together with good attitude to be able to uplift every child. It doesn't matter where in the world. It doesn't matter the background of the child. It doesn't matter which country these children come from. We need to do this. This is the only way that our children can be truly happy and healthy, and therefore us, the parents, by uplifting these children from our heart with ONPASSIVE AI, from the heart, so that they can learn, they can earn, and they can empower the global community. We love you guys so much, and always remember to stay focused, stay empowered, stay encouraged, and always believe in endless possibilities. Let us be positive. Let us really hug our children, love them, and tell them that they are loved, and we mean it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tomorrow is another day, 8 p.m. If you can make it at 8 p.m., that's fine. But remember, from next week, Melanie and others, we're going to go 1 p.m. is on O Connect. We got to start it because eventually we have to go to O Connect anyway. So 8 p.m. for now, we just be on StreamYard until we can start, until we can totally move to O Connect when it can stream to YouTube. We love you. You belong here. We are in this together. No one knows it all. If you have a topic, bring it. We shouldn't be the ones to bring the topic. What do you see around your area among the children? What can you do? What do you want us to talk about? Is it to plant corn, to plant peanuts? I say that because I love agriculture a lot, because I love to eat too. If I don't eat, I can't open my mouth here. I'll be so mad, you know? So what can we talk about in your community? What do you see when you travel? What can we talk about? Please bring it here. We are all in this together. And Tanuja, mommy, said, I must say thank you, ma'am, and everyone. And he just had to say that if you are a male. Thank you guys so much. See you at 8 p.m. tonight or at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Encourage. Bring one, bring two. Do not leave these to yourself. The message of ONPASSIVE is the same message with one global movement for children. Let us not leave any child behind or any home behind. Share, share, share. Thumbs up if you have not already done so. Share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out for when we go live, and so that YouTube can share our information to reach millions and billions of children. We love you and see you again later at 8 or tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Daytime. Good night to you guys who are going to bed, and good evening to all of us. And we love you. Bye-bye.